Alaji, 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 Alaji. Mama business like a Malon Sugar. I'm still kicking like Bukayo Saka. I was so low but I learned how to fly. Can you believe I was a road runner? I was confined in the dragon's den. I could still breathe with no oxygen. Look what I built from a xeno of light. Deep in the cold I was really outside. Lord told me read so I took his advice. I'm blessed, now I can bring visions to life. Organically I'm a G. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Bouger, bouger, bouger. That chocolate oh body. Darling if you know up, you cannot get jiggy. Alaji, 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 Alaji. Jige, ma. You wanna jige, ma. I give her jige, ma. Jige, ma. She wanna jige, ma. I give her jige, ma. Jige, ma.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in months. Did some rich shit by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? terrible thing away. New watch, the color just spoke to me. A parrot was in the face. New rat, they dose to me. Hilarious in the way. My smacker too close to me. What class is taking my coat from me? I blast dope. She on the dopamine. Locally, I be lowest keys. Overseas, I be ODB. I'm the one that turned the arch to gold like Mickey D. Them thunder thuns, they told me more than poppy seeds. Mini Connie mommy, all she say is me, no poppy seed. Harley can speak no English, but counting up the guap with ease. Yeah, baby, that's why little baby, that's why Step all that singing, I'm back on dirty. Never leave the squad on God, I'm Michael Irving. 2:30 a.m. she tryna. Can't live this life, you don't deserve it. I've been working, your tribe a hoe. Got me a whole tribe. The world with no mountain, then find a song that I can down. Bad do what I say. Like my name was sign me out. Netflix, her couch. Soon as I leave, sign me out. St. Louis up like we in the trees. Dark fried rice like we in the trees. Long hair trigger, I'm Keanu Reeves. Rolling, wanna meet me. Girl, that cold, make it popsicle. Outshine all these. No obstacle. Country and Kool-Aid and bags of hot picker. She gon' keep a sticker. And baby, that's why yeah, baby, that's why
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. The second. And that one is in for a strike at 95. And we are underway. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hauls it in for the out. Austin Riley at the plate. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
It's 0-1.
And that's in the dirt.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Nasty fork ball for strike 3. Yeah, the batter now, Matt Olson. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
That's inside.
1-1.
Next pitch is downstairs. And it gets by him. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
comes up empty. That's strike two.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Got him swinging. Back here in Atlanta. So here's the lefty, Chris Sale. What do we need to know here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Here's Francisco Lindor.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare. Only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. Caught him looking for the K. And now it's Juan Soto. Check swing, but he went too far. It's 0-1. Sale, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Pete Alonso. Strike 1.
0-1. Outside. That's a ball.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. And there's a ball. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. Didn't go. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got it. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Senga back to work. That one down the line. And he handles it himself for the out. So here's Murphy now. Murphy, a former Gold Glove winner, batting 6th in today's lineup. And he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. And that skips in the dirt. Second inning here, no score. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third, and that's a fair ball. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Brian De La Cruz. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. Taylor brings it in, and there's 2 down. And next for Atlanta, Stuart Fairchild. And first offering is fouled off. And a sweeper misses for a ball. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
Murphy off of first with 2 away. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout. Back at Truist Park, here's Brandon Nimmo. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Hit in the air, left field. Fairchild hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And now it's Mark Vientos. And that's in there at the knees. Riley. Throw to first in time. Starling Marte up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Ball 1 there.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
2 out, space is empty. Just misses.
Ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now in for the Braves, Orlando Arcia. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. He's got it, and there's 1 away. So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Fly to left his first time. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1.
And a foul ball. Pitch misses.
1 ball, 2
Going to count
strikes.
1-2. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Nimmo has it sized up. Puts it away for the out. And the batter now, Austin Riley. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Luis Torrens. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Check swing, called strike. Up and in, and the count is 2-2.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Hauls it in, 1 away. And next for the Mets, Luis Angel Acuna. Late on that fastball.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And that misses. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That's down and in. Up the middle, Arcia. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Tyrone Taylor. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. That's down and in. A slider missed. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. That one fouled off, 2-2. Fires over to first. 3 up, 3 down. On to the 4th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olson. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. There's a strike.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Just missed.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. He's ready to turn on a fastball.
Full count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Struck out swinging his first time. Just missed. Ripped on the ground to second. Over to first. And that quickly 2 away. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. And ball 1.
Missed. That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Smoked on the ground to second. Toss to Alonso. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor. Lindor swings through that one.
0-1.
That misses, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Kenny Jansen. Just misses with that one. That's inside, and it's 3-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Headed towards the corner, and there's 1 down. Here's Juan Soto. He was a strikeout victim his first time. There's the strike.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Now be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with 1 swing. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. De La Cruz makes the grab, and that is that. Back here in Atlanta, we go to the top of the 5th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Sean Murphy. Senga back to work. Swing and a miss.
You know, these Braves just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Popped up. Acuna makes the catch for the out. One down. Brian De La Cruz, the next to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Towards first. Steps on first for the out. Here's the left fielder, Stuart Fairchild. He's 0 for 1. Fairchild, in his third season, 28 years old. And they traded for him earlier this year. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Strike.
Swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him looking. That's bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a ground ball. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Grounded out his first time. There's the strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Fought off foul. The Mets hitless so far in the game. He goes down looking. Here's Starling Marte. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Orlando Arcia. That misses the zone. Ball one.
Ball outside.
On the ground to third. Slings to first. Leadoff man retired in the sixth. And here is Michael Harris II. 0 for 2 in this one. And there's a foul ball. In the air out towards right center. Soto going after it. He's got it. 2 away now.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And now it's even up. Foul ball. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Bottom of the sixth inning, and stepping in for New York, Luis Torrens. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
Well, these Mets, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
That misses.
Nope. Ball.
2-1.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate.
On the ground at first. And he's out on the tag. So up next for New York, Luis Angel Acuna. Grounded out his first time up. Right through there for a strike.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider.
Hit on a line, and that's a base hit. And that ends the perfect game bid. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. 0 for 1 so far. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from first. And now it's Frankie Lindor. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Go-ahead run at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Started to swing. Held up. That's off the mark, and now 3-0.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. There's the strike of the knees.
I know a slider's a great pitch, but when you've got really good velocity, sometimes you just got to challenge the hitter with that four-seamer.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Juan Soto now. And that's down and away.
1-0.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Fairchild. Squeezes it. That is the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Reed Garrett. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and there's 1 down. Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Brings it in. 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Yeah, that's fouled off. Stays alive. This to center field. A dive, and he can't haul it in.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Murphy stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Back over to first. Throws it away. And he airmails it out of play. Look out. Into center and a base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead.
Back-to-back base hits. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
That one almost got him.
No, ball.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
That one's spoiled, and the count down 2-1. Man on second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. But he's back safely.
2-2.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Back at Truist Park, set for the last half of the 7th. And stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso. And that one fouled off.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it. Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Goes down looking. Brandon Nimmo digs in now. So now a pinch hitter, Jose Siri.
Bringing in some thunder in a big spot, and they're hoping he can get a hold of one for sure.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike one. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. And that goes foul. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Out to short, Arcia. Slings it across, and a couple of quick outs. So up next for New York, Mark Vientos.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here. This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. New inning getting started. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Stuart Fairchild. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Ryan Stanek.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a miss, strike one. Stanek, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2013.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Almost got him.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Ball.
That one misses. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And misses inside. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Acuna has it for 1. Over to Alonso. Double play.
Well, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Definitely one of the bigger ones in this game. So that double play is going to be one we look back on when this thing is over. Big-time execution both on the mound and in the field to get 2 right there.
In the dirt.
2-0.
And now 2-0. On the ground to first, and it goes just foul. That misses the zone, and the count is 3-1. Up the middle, Acuna throws to first, and that is the inning. And we're back, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Leading off, Starling Marte. Sale back to work. Late swing fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Fires to first. Marte retired. Now at the plate, Luis Torrens. Fastball for a strike. Inside, just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is in the dirt. Got him looking. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. So up next, Luis Angel Acuna, 1 for 2. Albies tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Atlanta, all set to start the 9th in this one. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Edwin Diaz.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Taylor tracks it down for the out.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Olsen now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Late with the swing there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Siri really on his horse for it. Oh, what a lunging grab. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
The 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swings through it for the K. Up with it, fires to first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Bottom 9, and now the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. And that misses, and that's ball 1. One-run game, bottom 9. And right back to the mound. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
The shortstop takes the ball. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And now it's going to be Juan Soto. Tap foul at the plate. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Albies over to Arcia. That's one. That's a double play. The ball game is over. 1-0.